good afternoon. So I'm here at this place which is called as LAKSHMI Garage. So look at this. So this is where I actually service my bike. So most of the super bikes are done here. So the irony is the guy who actually services it, he services from the Activa, from a moped until even 1000 cc's or 1500 cc's. So that's the specialty about him. And look at my bike, just standing like one. Oh, 1 second, hold on. Yeah. So this is where it is. So it is in Hebbal actually. So look at this one. So my bike is already serviced. I gave it around 3 days ago. So right now it's completely decked up for the ride. Let me tell you some specialty about this place. So when I went for the Leh Ladakh trip from Bangalore, which I did around 11,000 kilometers totally, 10,000 to 11,000. So what happened was he serviced it here, and I never required any services after that until Kashmir. So only when I reached Chandigarh, I think I had to change the engine oil, and after that in Kashmir is when we had a big, massive, issues. Massive issues, as in not the internal issues, but only the spares and stuff. But until Sonmarg, I think while coming back is when we had some issues. But otherwise, everything was sorted. So I actually spent around 8,000 roughly over here. So most of the things he sorted out. He did the aux lamps. He did all the issues he resolved. So that's why I was very impressive about his work, and I wanted to do a live over here. So because just adding a review will not be doing justice to this place, because he never charges that much. He charges exactly what it is, so no overcharging at all. I will show you the bill as well. This time I actually spent around 5,300, so which is the nominal bill. It's not too expensive. So if you go to showrooms or if you go get it serviced in other service centers, what happens is they'll not try to fix the problem, rather they will try to fix the entire part. So whereas if there is a small repair or something that is required, they would not do it, rather they would fix the entire part, a new one. So that is when, that is when you'll have to spend a bomb. And that's the difference, I thought. And let me show you what are the bikes that he does. Okay, so this is a Duke 200. So most of the Duke 200s come here, 390s and Expulse as well. Look at this one. This is the 310 and this is the two-stroke Shaolin or Shogun. And look at this one. There's a Ninja. So Ninja is actually modified in a different way. It's like a 300 300 Ninja. And this is an Adventure 700. So this is one of the oldest adventures. Look at all the bikes. So this is the, I think, is Yuma, yeah. And this Himalayan, and this is a rally bike. Let me take a picture of this one. And look at this one. This is the Triumph Tiger. And this is a Adventure 390. And look at this one. This is a Sport Triumph Tiger Sport. And this is again Bonville, the new Bonville. And he's done massive work on many motors. So this is again, so this is a 310. So 310 BMW. And this is the star for today, which is F650 BMW. And look at this. So he does all the work, and the crew members are actually here. So this guy who has the long hair, he's been working here for many days. So I love servicing my bike here actually. भैया वो स्क्रू है ना, स्क्रू डालना था, नंबर प्लेट है ना, ड्यूक 200 उधर उधर ही पूछना है क्या? उधर बोल दिया ना उन्हें, ठीक है. So this is how it is. He started his own service station. Earlier he had some rented places. I believe that he also owned this place right now. I haven't asked him much. Otherwise, you also have the spares shop. So if you go to the first floor, you have a lot of spares where you can buy the extra brackets or maybe the saddles. A lot of things you can buy, even the aux lamps and all of that. And look at this one. I think he's fixing it right now. Okay. ಸರ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಕ್ರೂ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ ನಂಬರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೂ ನಂಬರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಎರಡು ಸ್ಕ್ರೂ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೂ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಬೇಡ ಆಗಲ್ವಾ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಹಾಕಂಗಿದ್ರು ಓಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿ ಹೆಂಗೋ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಲರ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಡಿ ಓಕೆ
ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ
ಸರಿ ಹಾಕಿ
ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ
ಹಾಕಿ So it's a bright sunny day outside. I think after this is when I have to plan my long rides. That's the reason I've been servicing my bike. It's been a year since I serviced my bike, and I easily get to know if my bike needs a service. That's when the pickup of the bike, as in the acceleration, actually reduces a bit. And during the long rides, what happens is whenever you're trying to cruise in hundreds or probably most probably even after 80 or 90 speeds, what happens is on the highways you'll have the engine not catching it up with your acceleration. So that is when you'll get to know that if the engine oil needs a change. And not just that, it is also there on the odometer, which is on the speedometer. So I think that's the best way that you can track your bike. The best part about these bikes are, apart from the Bullet, you can service this at 5,000 kilometers. That is every 5,000 kilometers it requires a service, or maybe 7,000 depending on the engine's model. So apart from that, I think you can buy the service kit as well. So in service kit actually costs you around 700 rupees in KTM. And if at all you need them to actually just fix only the parts that you give them, you can buy it and actually give it. So that's how it is. And you can also buy the engine oil on Amazon as well. You'll have some offers, you'll have some deals. So when you place it and when you stock it up at home, that's easy to maintain your bike. So that's how I maintain my 200cc bike, which is actually easy. It's not rocket science. However, every year, once in a year, you might have to change a few spares along with the usual things, which is the air filter, oil filter, and spark plug. So spark plug is very, very important because during the ignition or during your acceleration, what happens is the spark helps to push your bike more, right? So the good quality fire is actually produced while accelerating or while the engine is on. So that's the reason you have to buy the spark plug, even from that is from KTM itself. Or if you have a very good spark plug, you can still go ahead with that. So I think that's pretty much. I'll actually show you the bill. Bill is actually phenomenal. So I'll give you a easy explanation about the bill for all the motorcycle enthusiasts and for all the people who actually want a good service for your bikes, be it your Activa, be it your moped, be it any of your bikes. I think this is the best place, which is LAKSHMI Garage, or it is called as LAKSHMI Bike Point, or it is called as lbspitshop.com or lbspit shop. Yeah, that is the one. So if you go to Google and if you can check, you will definitely get that. And there are some celebrities as well who had come here for the services. So that's how it is. And I think, yes, so I will have to speak to Jagadish. So Jagadish is the entrepreneur, or he's the person who actually started this. That's the reason I'm actually vlogging this. So probably, he's a very humble guy. He just minds his own business, no extra talks. Just he would just actually check what you want on the bike. So apart from your request, he will not he will not focus on anything. The best part about this place, one more USP or one more upselling point is the electric connections. So most of the bikes or most of the bikes that you see here, that is over here, whichever you see, including my bike, it requires great connections. It requires good skills to fix your bike, that is your electric connection. So when you have given your bike to a showroom guy or anybody else, they would not fix the electric connections. Most of them, I trust me, I'll bet you, I challenge you, I also promise you, nobody, hardly out of 10, only one or two would know about the connections. So such people doesn't exist, but here this guy exists here just to make sure that your connections are good and everything is good on the bike. Trust me, I rode about 3000 to 5000 kilometers without a problem because of him. So I really thank him. I did thank him from Kashmir, actually. I actually spoke to him. So that's how it is. I think it made my day today. I was like finger crossed about the bill amount, but it was not too much. So I'm really happy about it. I'll just go get the bill right now. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆಯಾ ತಗೋಬೋದಾ ಅದು? ಹೌದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಸ್ಟು ಇದು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹಾಂ, ಎಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So we're going to the first floor here. ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ
900 ಬಂದು ಜನರಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸು. ಓಕೆ.
ಲೂಬ್ರಿಕೇಶನ್ 120, ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ವಾಶ್ 177, ಚೈನ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ 1824, ಸ್ಪ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ 590, ಕಾನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಗ್ರೇಸಿಂಗ್ 472, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ 767, ಕೂಲೆಂಟ್ 223, ಕೂಲೆಂಟ್ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ 236.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ 5309 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗೂ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಅಂದರೆ 900?
ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಒಂದೇ ನಿಮಿಷ. ಇನ್ನೇನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್? ಇನ್ನೇನೇನು ಸ್ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ಲಸ್ಸು ಏನಾದರೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಫಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಸು ಅಂಥದ್ದೇನು?
ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಸ್ಯಾಡಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ಸು ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಗ್ ಬೈಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್
1000 cc ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬೈಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಲೈವಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಇದೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತು, ನನಗೇನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅನಿಸಿಲ್ಲ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಎಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲು. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಜಗದೀಶ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದು ರೇಡಿಯಮ್ಮು, ನೀವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ.
This is how it is. So I really liked it, and you see the customer lounge as well. So if you go to the showroom, you will have a lot of issues even with the customer lounge. Just have a look at the customer lounge. So you have a sofa kind of stuff. So you have drinking water as usual. You have some sanitizer as well. And look at the ambience. It's amazing. It's fantastic here. And look at all the spares that you get here. Your grips, and you get the bungee cords, I suppose. Yeah. And you get a lot of things, puncture kit, no matter what. You have helmets as well. You have these things, which is the flash hazard lights. So these are the hazards. So many people would want this. That's why they have this. And Bobo. So Bobo is very, very important for all the long rides. And you have the mirrors. So you have the mirrors. You have the coil. That is the USB chargers. So you have most of the things here. And look at this one. These are the mud flaps. So a lot of things you have, and especially these, the top box. Look at these top boxes. So you have the GV brand, you have many other brands. So this is the aluminum casing top box, and look at this saddlebags. So a lot of things like that, and you also have tires. So any bike, let it be your Activa, your Duke, your X-Pulse, your any sort of a bike that you have, I think he'll fix it. Even the bullets. So best part about this place is he can also fix bullets. So whenever you go to a bullet showroom, or if you own a bullet, I think you guys know that only the garage guys used to do that before. So not anymore. I mean, this guy does all the bikes. So that's how it is. Yeah, so he's doing well. He's doing phenomenally well. He had a very small shop when he started. He did really well, and that's when people started coming and flocking it up. And after that is when he started renting the other shops in the same lane, like all the other shops. So while he did that, that was not sufficient for him, and he had to shift. So he had to buy a own place for himself. Even that is not sufficient right now. So he's actually renting the next places. If you can see, just have a look at this. So this place which you see, this is supposed to be rented again in some more days, and this is Pakka. This is this one which you see, the wherever my bike is there. So this place has already been rented by him. So this place which I'm standing right now is already owned by him, is what I can think of. So this is like a corner site. So right exactly opposite the bus stop. Look at all the bikers come here like this. So no matter what the biker's age is or anybody, so you'll come here, they get it fixed. And not just that, people who are going to the south from the north, most of them, they come here and fix their bikes, especially the BMWs and the motorcyclists who come from different parts of the country. They come here, they probably make sure that their bikes are fixed. They stay very close to some restaurants or maybe like hotels, so they get it fixed, stay here, and then they go. In case if that's going to take a long time or anything as such, that is when they try to actually that is tow the bike here, and they go to their hometown and then come back. So a lot of things like that. And yeah, Jagadish, the guy Jagadish, who's the owner of this guy, place, actually he's also working. So what he does is, he doesn't just own this place and he doesn't keep quiet. He goes ahead, he goes and tries to fix all the bikes. So his hobby or his passion is this, just to fix the bikes. He's not just doing it for the purpose of doing it. He loves every part of it, and he loves every part of the bike. That's how he is. And he also owns a Himalayan recently, and he also owns a Aether bike. Look at this bike. So it's a Honda Tourer which they have. So I think it's like a Goldwing, I think. But Goldwing, I think Goldwing doesn't look like that. But Honda has their own Tourers. So that's how it is. Let's go ahead and see what bike is that. So I'm really I really love bikes. So that's why I'm doing this video. I'm really sorry for the food enthusiasts. Yes, let's go. Ad ಯಾವ bike ರೀ ಅದು Honda? Okay. ಶಾಕ್ಸು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿರೋ ಥರ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ ಇವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಶಾಕ್ಸೂ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರೇ. ಓಕೆ, ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ. ಓಕೆ 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 ಹಾಂ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, 390 ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಅದೇ 390 ಅಡ್ವೆಂಚರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬರೀ ಮೇಕ್ರಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಈ ವಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಂ, ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲ, 3 ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. 3 ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಏನೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬುಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಇವಾಗ ಈ ತಿಂಗಳು ಎಂಡು ಅಥವಾ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬುಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ಸು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಯಿಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ. So I'm leaving from this place to go have my brunch for today. So probably let's go ahead and pick up bike right now. We have done with the payment, which is around 5,300 something. So including the parts and all of that, it costed me close to 8,500, I suppose. So that's how it is. I think the screws are fixed for me. So I'm good to go right now. Thank you. Bye. So I'll go meet that person who's actually Varun. Thanks. Just live video பண்ணிட்டு
ஓகே செக் பண்ணிட்டு சொல்லுங்கள் எப்படி
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே
Bye sir. So that's about it, and my bike is ready. I'm actually loving it. See, he's actually polished my bike. Look at this. He's made sure that everything is perfect. So let's get away from LAKSHMI Garage, LBS pit shop. So here we go. And that's about it. Let's quickly go to the restaurant probably and have some lunch. Actually it is lunch, it's not brunch, but I haven't had my breakfast, so let's see. Thank you folks, see you there in some time, so hang on, and please do a live chat with me if you have any questions regards to bikes, regards to travel, regards to food, regards to anything. Have a blast, have a great day. We have Thursday, so we just have one day left for the weekend, so plan your weekends wisely. So basically what happens is, over here I have to reset this to 7,500. So basically with the new Duke 200s, you can service it for 7,500, but what I do is I actually service it for 5,000 kilometers, because the engine is there, right? So you're not supposed to put a lot of pressure on that engine, because the oil might turn into dark color. So the oil would have been used well, and it carbonizes the engine. So inside the engine would become more, it would go into pain, or those black color toxic stuff is there, right? It gets stuck to the engine or to the cylinder. So just to avoid that, I actually service it at 5,000 kilometers. Look at this right now. I've actually reset this. So I've pressed on set. You have mode and set. You have only two. These are shutter buttons, and you have RPMs as well. So you have loads of things in the Duke 200. That's why most of the people love this bike. So I've done 50,000 on the new audio, but on the old audio I've done more than 80,000 kilometers on that. So close to, I think, for another 20,000 the audio meter was actually under repair, and I had to change the entire set. So the entire set at least costed me around 12,000 rupees. So that is why this is very expensive, because that part, which has a lot of things which is actually united with the front wheel and the back wheel, and you have loads of sensors in this. That is why it is expensive. But other consoles, it's called as a console. but other consoles and all are very expensive for other bikes. But for Duke 200, I think 12,000 is better. That's what I feel. And instead of selling this bike, so if you sell this bike, it'll actually you'll get hardly 20 to 30,000. That's it. But if you actually buy it, I mean, if you actually don't sell it and you actually have the same bike, I think you can use the same thing for longer duration. When you sell it, you can only sell it for like 30,000 to 40,000, not more than that. But when you keep it, I think you'll have the memories, which is worth millions. So yes, thank you. And this was the update. I just spoke to Jagadish sir, and who actually is the owner of this place. And yeah, got it fixed. He says electric connections, you really should not have any issues. But in a 1 week span, you should check if everything is fine and give him a call so that he will help us. See you folks.